we spoke just before the draft was, a couple of days, I think, before the draft occurred. And I've always wondered what the players do when the draft is happening. What were you doing?
Actually, I was with David Bass, my teammate. We have the same agent, and we had our families out at our agent's house, Harold Lewis, in St. Louis, out on Lake St. Louis. So it was just hanging out, relaxing. He got a pretty big house, so we were just hanging out, eating, and enjoying the day, and just waiting to hear where we were going to go.
Right. How long did you have to wait?
We actually went there the last day of the draft. We weren't too high with projections or anything, so and I actually didn't even get drafted. He did there towards the end, and but it was that last day, and we actually went there pretty early, and just hung out. There's a pool there. There's basketball court. He's got a couple of TVs in his house.
Right.
Theaters in his house and stuff. So it's pretty roomy.
Right. So you guys just you took it easy. You were there for the draft, but you made sure you stayed relaxed.
Oh yeah, you have to. And with myself and DJ, we're Division II guys, so you can't get too excited about trying to get drafted. And DJ got drafted. That's a blessing, but you just have to be thankful for the opportunity that you get, and I'm glad that I got one. I didn't care if I was drafted or not, and I'm just trying to prepare myself to get ready for camp and get ready for season, whether I'm on this team or not.
Excellent. What were the steps after that? Once the Chargers contacted you, what happened?
It was just, get back into shape and get ready for rookie minicamp, and just make sure that you're ready to learn, because they threw a whole bunch at us, that's for sure.
Yeah. Was it like being, I don't know, back at school again, or just, did it take you back? It wasn't like being at school. It was just different, just because it was strictly football. Yeah.
So when we got there, it was just it's what we love and what we're trying to do. So I mean, that definitely makes it better. But it's a lot of studying and mental preparation, and then when you get on the field, you have to execute it and apply what you learned.
Yeah.
Pretty quick.
Yeah. Did you flow? Did you feel like everything was just ticking over?
Yeah. The first practice was pretty stressful, and just because there was so much installed, and a lot of days were stressful, but it got better and better. As the days went on, the more practice that we got and the more reps that I got with certain plays or plays at all. So, and I'm definitely ready for training camp, because I actually know what to expect and what kind of plays to expect, what we're running, the purpose of plays, and what everybody else is doing, along with myself.
Yeah. Did you see people, you talked about, how tense it was. Did you see people struggling with the pressure?
Actually, I think everybody that was there handled it pretty well. A couple guys, maybe, everybody is always going to question themselves at some point, but you see that. But for the most part, everybody got their confidence up, and I think everybody's doing pretty well. So it's going to be a tough set of cuts coming up.
Yeah. Now, how many mini camps did you have?
We had a rookie mini camp, OTA practices, and then a mini camp, which was 4 days long.
Right. And then by the time you got to the last one, you felt like, okay, I'm really into this routine.
Yeah, I was still trying to learn what everybody else was doing, just because it was so little time and we were installing things every single day. So it's hard to really master stuff whenever you're just getting introduced to it and you have to go out on the field and apply it. So that was pretty tough. But we've had time to study now. We've been on vacation,
Yeah.
not really vacation, but getting back in shape
Yeah.
and studying.
Right. And how was lifting as well within the day-to-day routine of practice?
Lifting is just pretty much the same as college. I mean,
Right.
Schedule-wise anyway. Just sometimes after practice, like for instance, the big guys will go first on Monday,
Yeah.
and then we'll just switch on and off. Big guys, skinny guys, big guys, skinny guys throughout the week. And really, we only get 3 lifts a week to maintain at this point, just because we're performing. So.
Right. So it was down to you guys just to make sure that you were relaxed and stretched out as well to make sure that you're in good shape.
Yeah, just keeping our body in good shape and able to perform.
Okay. Now, the rookie symposium, did you attend that as well?
No, that was all for the drafted guys. So we, the rookies all had to stay an extra week and do running and conditioning, and we studied some more. And then the week after that, all the free agents went home, and then that's when the rookie symposium was, and that's all drafted guys.
Okay. So you had that time to yourself.
Yeah.
Right. Right. And what about now? Are you just relaxing as much as you can?
Well, I wouldn't really say relaxing. You gotta struggle a little and get after it, and especially in the weight room and conditioning wise. So,
yeah.
And also for sure you have to know what you're doing. So a lot of studying takes place. So
yeah, you said before that last time we spoke that your combine training or pro day training was different to just prepping for football. How was that different?
Just because combine training, you're just preparing for those specific drills, such as 40-yard dash. You're working on your starts. You're working on how like your foot movement, your footwork, your how high your knees get up, like pro agility and stuff. For weight room purposes, bench test. All you do is work on bench. I mean, and now that we're working on football skill related things, it's more core lifts. It's everything instead of just those little things. And on the field things, position drills, catching the ball.
Yeah.
You name it.
Right. With you being drafted, well, you know, taken by the Chargers, and DJ being taken by the Raiders.
Yeah, DJ was, yeah.
Right. Has there been some conversations about that already?
We tease each other all the time. He came back and worked out with us because I'm working out at Missouri Western right now.
All right.
And he came back and worked out, and we just give each other crap all the time about that. But as long as we make the team, we'll be seeing each other twice next year. So.
Yeah, most definitely. What's the thing that you're most looking forward to with the camp?
Definitely proving myself on the field and proving that I'm a good player and I can contribute not only at running back but on special teams. Put me anywhere and I'll do it. I won't complain. I'll get after it. And just making a name for myself, really.
Yeah. Have you surprised yourself with anything?
I would say just stepping up and actually having to study more and be more responsible, because this is a business now and it's a job, and if you're not doing the right things, you'll be gone in an instant. So, I mean, just not taking things for granted and just giving 100%, I'd say.
Yeah. Did the veterans have any words for you, wise words, when you met them?
Oh, all of them. But every single guy I've met on the team are nice guys, and I haven't met any big-headed players. That's what I was expecting, to go in there and guys be too cool and too big time for me, or just free agents or rookies, you name it. But actually, everybody was there with open arms and made sure that we are all on the same page and knew what was going on. And for the most part, those veterans just made sure to say that we need to get on special teams, because that's where we're going to make the team, especially for our first year. And that's where some super athlete like Adrian Peterson or something. But
yeah. Did anyone else say anything that's really stuck with you?
Really, Daryl Stuckey talked to me. I went to one of his camps and stuff. I mean, he said the same thing, but really just be on top of it mentally and make sure you're in shape. I mean, because when it comes to being in shape, I'm fine with that. I think I'll be just fine. And mentally, him saying that, I mean, I was thinking that it was going to be more tiring physically, but just having that to know and that'll help me get ready to be prepared mentally. So I'm more on top of my game of plays and what everybody's doing instead of just my position.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. What about returning to college now, and you've been there training with the team? Have players had lots of questions for you?
Yeah, mainly it's just seeing how I'm doing and asking what the biggest difference is and what players are like and how is it and things like that.
Yeah. And do they feel that they're looking up to you now as someone that's leading the way?
Yeah, I think you could say that, just because, everybody's dream is to make it to the NFL. I haven't made it yet, but that's definitely what I'm trying to get to now, and I'm close to it. I got an opportunity, and guys that see that in me can try to mirror that and work even harder, you know.
Yeah. If you had any words for players in high school or college, what would you say to them?
Just don't think about the bigger picture. Worry about what needs to be done as a team. And, team success leads to individual success and so on. So, it starts with the entire team. No one man can do anything by themselves out there. And just don't look ahead, take a day at a time. And as long as you're giving 100% effort and you're doing what you're supposed to be doing on and off the field and doing what your coach says, then big things will happen for you.
Great work.
But that's way easier said than done. So a lot of people say that they're going to do that kind of thing, but then don't really realize that they're slacking off in certain areas. So it's really just to be on top of your game in all phases.
Do you feel now that you've had the camps, the mini camps and the OTAs, do you feel, somewhat a part of the NFL?
Oh, definitely. And that's everybody who's in right now, whether you're drafted or a free agent or a veteran, everybody's still fighting for a spot because, anybody can lose their job. It doesn't matter if you got picked up second round or third round. So I feel just as equal as everybody else, and the coaches and the staff and front office and even the older players treat everybody the same, because it's an equal playing field now in training camps when you prove what you got. And if you don't have what they're looking for, then you're gone and move on to the next. But if you do, then you're on the team. So, I definitely feel like I'm a part of it.